So, when it comes to Netflix, there's a few ways you can get more content, and we've all been through the mode where you can type in codes. For example, here 9875 brings you all your true crime documentaries and programs. We love that stuff. This video is not about the codes. There's other ways you can get more content and unlock more content on your Netflix. No matter what device you are using, whether you use a Fire Stick, a streaming device, mobile phone, TV, smart TV, whatever you use, you can unlock more. And I'm going to show you what I mean. For anyone who wants the codes, I'll talk about that near the end of the video, but this video is not about it. What I'm going to show you here is, here's me, Chris, Doc Squiffy, whatever you want to call me. I am using my Netflix. I am in the UK. I live in England. And what you will see here is I've got the top 10 films in Mexico today. So what I've done, I've unlocked all the Mexican films in here. And you can do that with many, many different countries. And I will show you how in a minute. But if you are brand new here, I would ask if you can hit the follow button, hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, hit that follow button if on any other platform. We do appreciate the follows and the likes, and let me know your thoughts on this one. So what you will see is I have all these films now from Mexico, which will be different to what you will get from whatever country you're in, unless you're from Mexico yourselves already. And the films are different, and every country has slightly different films they can add to their service. And what I'll show you quickly now is how you can have it maybe from a different country. I'm obviously in the UK. Let me show you America. Okay, so what you will see now is, as I scroll down, top 10 films in the USA today. So I've changed to the USA. And some films you'll recognise, some have been there. Some films are only released in America, some aren't. So you've got certain films on here which won't be on your Netflix, depending on which country you're from. And you can do loads of different countries. So the actual content is different around the world. So how do we do this? It's quite simple. It's quite easy, but there is a few little tricks to it. What you'll probably find out is, and most of you have, we've been streaming for years. If you've been streaming online, streaming however you stream, majority of people still somehow have Netflix. I use Netflix all the time. But how do you swap countries? It'd be like travelling abroad, really. So how do we do that? Obviously, most of you would have a VPN. Most of you would have a VPN no matter what, because you have it for your security anyway. So if I connect to a USA server, and I go into my Netflix, it will load me the USA films. For example, if I change to a different country, let's go to, I don't know, let's go for Belgium. We will connect to Belgium. And once we're connected to Belgium, we will then go back into Netflix. But what you have to do each time is make sure you force stop the app to make it work, okay? So to force stop an app, for example on a Fire Stick, you go find that application, wherever it's installed, and then you can click force stop on it. So it's fully closed down. So we'll scroll down, and we can force stop it. So then when we launch, it will load up fresh again, and it loads up. You can't just change the server while it's launched and running, because that will just confuse it, and it'll know you're messing about. One warning I would give is don't do too many too quickly, because then it'll think you're sharing passwords. But as long as you're just doing a bit here and there, it won't be a problem at all. So for instance, now we can go to films. And as we scroll down, let's see what country we're in. Top 10 films in Belgium today. And again, there's a couple of films which have been released clearly across all the platform, but there's loads of other films in here again, which I haven't seen and which weren't on my other versions when I was in, where we've been today, Mexico, America, and all that. And there's other films in there. And it's not just films, it's on the comedies, everything. So all you do is get your VPN. I'm sure you've got one. If you haven't, I'll link a good one underneath. I'll show you about that in a minute. Select the country you want to access and see. You can go online and you can see where films have been released. There's some films, well, quite a lot of films which are released into America, Netflix before others. You're allowed to do this. It's like going on holiday. It may breach their terms of service. That would be it. You know, it's not illegal streaming or anything like that. They have their terms of service, things like this. They might think, but for all they would know, their end is you're traveling around the world, and that's what Netflix is about. Take your Netflix with you, travel around the world, and you can still watch TV wherever you are. One of the best ways for this is actually when you're on holiday, you might want to access your UK or your home country Netflix, so you're getting the normal stuff you would normally get. So if you're on holiday, say I'm in England, I'm on holiday in Australia, I can use my IPVanish VPN or my VPN. I can set myself to a UK server, and then I can get all my normal stuff I would normally have at home instead of the different version while I'm away, because I take my streaming device with me most holidays. Okay, does that make sense? I'm sure most of you have got a VPN, but if you haven't, we will link a great deal for this one underneath. This is IPVanish. It's great for your security. It's great for your geo-locked, like I've just shown. It's also good for keeping your data private, stop people tracking you. Plus, you can change your servers around the world, and it has a lot of servers on there. And we've got a great exclusive deal for you. I'll link underneath if you need it. That's only if you need it. Like I say, I'm sure many of you got it. For anyone who doesn't like IPVanish, we will also link NordVPN underneath. That's under there for you as well. I'll also link underneath from my website all the quick codes for you. The Netflix quick codes, where I showed you one right at the beginning. There's tons of quick codes. I'll link that underneath for you as well, because I'm nice like that. Brilliant. Nice quick video for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one. My name's Doc Squiffy. Remember to hit that follow button on whatever platform you're watching on. Let me know your thoughts. Drop me a comment. And I'll see you soon.